Hiya, we're in the lovely Kerala, India. We brought the Shark Rome paddleboards with us. Me and Gary had a lot to do with the design, and we just thought it would be a great opportunity to sit down and have a chat really and explain why we designed them the way we did. They're meant for travel. I know that's kind of obvious, they're a Rome travel board, but they can be used every day, but they are purely designed really to do the things that we're doing here, getting on a plane to India, them being able to be easy to be moved around and then used on the water wherever you think to go in the country of the UK, whether it's backpacking up a mountain or where we are in the backwaters of Kerala. They've been designed to be extremely light. I'll pass you over to Gary to explain how we did that.
Yeah, so lightness comes down to the construction. Obviously it's very important to have a stiff paddleboard, but to have a stiff paddleboard you need to have the right material. So we use 1000 denier single skin material, so it allows it to be stiff and rigid at 20 psi of pressure. There's a lot more that goes into that as well, but that's the key factor really, is having that 20 psi 1000 denier material that's made from single skin, easy to roll, makes the bag 50% smaller. And then within the board you have, well, actually, I'm going to pass over to Emma for the kind of more detailed information of like rails and things like that.
Yeah, so I suppose if you've been watching Shark or just me and Gary generally over the last 10 years of paddleboard design, you'll know one of the key factors that we delve into constantly is a 5-inch thick board, or some brands call it 4.7. It is actually a 4.7 and 5-inch thick board is actually 5 inches thick. So that's why Shark call it 5 inches thick. It's actually the true thickness, and that's really important to all of us who paddle, to get that board slightly lower in the water. So the Shark boards are designed with what we call a triple rail edge, and this is the same for the Rome. So the top and the bottom of the board, they come round, they nearly touch. There's a weld that goes all the way round. And then on top of that there's a reinforcement rail, and all of that is 1000 denier, and that's part of the reason why the boards are stiff, and it's at 20 psi that keeps the boards even stiffer.
That welded rail that Emma's just been talking about with the kind of C-curve shape, that also produces a really nice kind of refined nose shape. So that again allows the board to be really low rocker because the nose is more pointed than the average paddleboard. So it goes through the water much smoother. So the triple rail edge that creates a nice C-curve follows all the way around the nose, and then that creates a nice refined nose shape as well.
So the Rome boards are 11.6 long. They come in different widths. They come in 30, 32 and 34. And that allows different heights of rider to choose their specific board. Also, on top of that, what we've done is, again, it's kind of obvious to be honest, but we've implemented the obvious. There's a handle on the board, front, middle and back, and it just allows it to be carried in and out of the water really easily.
Don't forget the D-rings.
No, I wasn't going to forget the
that's
D-rings.
good, yeah, so it's got plenty of D-rings on there, again, not to kind of make it too lightweight and skimp on fittings. So there's 4 D-rings on the front, which allows for lots of cargo. There's 4 D-rings on the back, which even more cargo, and then all the cargo rings together can take a shoulder strap, portage handles, kayak seat. So it's a multi-versatile board whether you're using it abroad or at home.
Yeah. And then the other thing that Shark has done, and again this is on all the boards, but it's really important for the Rome board, is the fin box is completely patented and designed by Shark. It offers, there's a lot going on in that fin box, so it folds, which allows the Rome board to pack down really tightly, but it also allows what we call a click fin. So when you're travelling, the fin just pops in, it clicks down. But what we find is really important with any of this kind of stuff is you want to be travelling, you want to take a spare fin, or you just want to have access to switching. So the patented fin box is also a US, or what we call universal fin box, and that allows you to choose any river fin that's on the market, obviously a universal river fin or a weed fin, or for the other boards a race fin. It just allows you to switch your fins in and out.
Yeah, it does. So kind of, I think we've covered the board really now. One thing that we're really passionate about is the paddle. This is going to be a really short bit, but we need to have a 3-piece paddle. If you have a 5-piece paddle or a multi-piece paddle, they just get a bit rattly. So our focus is, most of you have 3-piece paddles. Let's be able to take your paddle or any other 3-piece, your favourite paddle, in the bag at the same time. So the bag has been designed to take a 3-piece paddle. That's why the board rolls to its normal width. So you can take your favourite paddle with you, and the bag basically is 50% smaller.
So it fits pretty well on the back of, well, we've tested it on multiple size of riders. So I'm quite tall, it fits on me perfectly, but we have tested the bag on riders under 5'5", 5'1", things like that. And what we've done is the shoulder straps on the back, they fit so the bottom of the bag is no lower than your bum. So when you're walking or you're hiking up that mountain or you're travelling through the airport, the bottom of the bag isn't accidentally hitting the back of your legs. And the rucksack strap has been designed around the neck again, so it's really, really comfortable, and there's no catch points on neck. It all sits really, really well. And then the bag itself, instead of having to roll the bag up and trying to tunnel everything in like you would a dry bag, it's got a really nice zip around the side, so you tie it all up, clip it in, the pump's inside, you pop it in the back, you zip everything up, and then you kind of shove your towel or this, that and the other in top, and then you roll it all up and clip it in, and you're good to go.
Yeah, your paddle can go inside the bag as well, or if you are just walking, it also fits outside the bag. It has 2 secure pockets on the outside. So yeah, the bag's been really well thought out.
And that is the Roam board. So see you on the water.
No, hang on. No, you forgot to keep inside the bag. There's a surprise bag.
We did forget something.
There's a dry bag. So the dry bag's a long, thin dry bag, and you might think, what's that for? That's a weird shape. Well, you can roll the Roam bag and your pump you've just walked to the beach with. You roll that up into a nice small bundle. That fits inside the dry bag. You can then close the dry bag. That can then go onto one of the 2 cargo points on the board. So you can paddle from point A to point B. You get out point B to get a train or a bus home or walk back. You've got your pump to deflate the board if you want to, but you've also got the bag, more importantly, to take that. So you're not leaving anything in point A. You don't have to go back. Start in point A, finish in point B with everything you had. So we nearly forgot the important part. Small factor, but it's something we really wanted to include in the Roam range.
So that is the Shark Roam travel board. As everybody knows, if you've got any proper questions, send us a message, send us a WhatsApp. We're not amazing on social, so find our WhatsApp number, send us a little WhatsApp, call us, and we'll have a proper chat with you. Bye!